We are in Haines, Alaska. It looks like it might be a little wet out there today. We are currently heading down to breakfast. They haven't started letting people off the ship yet. So Heather and I probably won't do too much. Just will depend on the weather and how cold she is. Right now she's got her little thermal blanket on under her poncho, trying to stay warm. Alright, so it's a little wet today. Temperature's not bad. A little snow up there on the hills. And of course, Heather stayed on the ship because she didn't want to get wet. So we're gonna go up here and catch the bus into town. Alright, so the shuttle just dropped us off here at the Haines Sheldon Museum. It doesn't open for about another 30 minutes. Apparently this lighthouse bar here at the bottom of the hill is pretty famous. There is a hammer museum right here. And just up the street is their IGA, which they're apparently very proud of. So this is Haines. The crew said Sitka, but we ended up in Haines. So we'll walk up to the street and see what they got. I'm out in front of the Hammer Museum. Apparently this is a pretty interesting place. I hope they take card because I don't have any cash on me. Alright, so I skipped the Hammer Museum for a minute so I could walk up the street here. There's a bank. I'm gonna get some cash. I'm just going through some of these stores real quick before I head back to the museum, and then I'll head back to the ship. So far, it does not appear there is a lot of accessibility for wheelchair users. Streets are kind of San Francisco-ish, kind of steep here and there, and pretty much every building has steps, and I have yet to see a ramp except to the bank. And I don't even know if the IGA had a ramp. I'm going to look here in a minute when I cross the street. Alright, so the bank here says that it is 50 degrees. I am wearing just a frog tog and a short sleeve shirt with underneath it, nothing else. And I've got these thin zip-off pants on. So I'm perfectly comfortable. A lot of people are saying it's cold. I'm not really seeing it. Let's see. This is a bar, clothing store. Not a lot opened yet at this hour. So there's the IGA across the street. I'm gonna go up here to this into this block, cross over, and then head back down the other side. Okay, so it looks like here at 3rd Street and Main kind of gets away from any businesses and looks more home-like. So we're gonna cross the street and go back the other way. Well, it looks like the Dixie Queen is says till the end of September, 11 to 3 p.m. We're the 7th, 6th, so they're not open. Alright, so I just went to the IGA. I picked up some stuff I needed for Heather, and I'm gonna go back up to the Hammer Museum because I got some change, and I think that's one of the buses that are making the loop today. It swings back around and goes up by the other museum across the street there on the other side of this bank. But I'm gonna go to the Hammer Museum. It doesn't look like there's a bunch of people standing around out front right this second, so I should be able to get my ass across the street before I get run over. Get in and get out of there today.
And he started a motorcycle. I'm not a motorcycle guy, but he's still rich. I got divorced from his wife. And
Hammers everywhere.
motorcycle company.
Even a rock.
Indian. Was it Indian? No. Harley Davidson. I guess he straightened up. We sold him in 2014. He got robbed by a playing cards bicycle. Bicycle? Yeah. And then he resold.
Some of these are kind of interesting.
No, the original
Beef steak pounder, very similar to the tenderizer that I have at home, except mine's square.
And then when he passed away in '89, 7 of us were on the ladder. So we could purchase some of the division that we had started for Calvin. And, which we could see in the grand and we knew Calvin pretty well. I mean, one of my partners started there from high school. 2 of them.
There are hammers everywhere.
He was the captain of the ship when they decommissioned it. They just decommissioned it a while back. He was the captain.
Just started in San Diego.
That's a bad story. Is it? Yeah. So after you read it. That's a good story.
And they said the most modern hammers are in the bathroom. Well, there's the toilet. You can go anywhere and find something to look at.
That's a good one.
All right, so that was the Hammer Museum. I'm thinking I might just go and wait over here for the bus, but the bus actually just left. So I got a little bit of time, I think, before it comes back. Clouds are moving along pretty good today. All right, so I think since I have a little bit of time, I'm going to go ahead and go into the museum here. All right, well, that was our shuttle back. Not much really to see here. Not really accessible for people with mobility issues, but a couple of nice little places to get food, but they all open after 11, so we're gonna head back to the ship, check on Heather, and get myself a glass iced tea. Well, we've left Haines. It is a little bit foggy, and you can't see nothing, but the ship's pretty stable tonight, not much rocking and rolling. So we're on our way down to dinner. Tomorrow on our way to Dutch Harbor, which will be, I think, Sunday. Tomorrow, Saturday, we will be spending about 3 or 4 hours at a glacier before heading on. All right, let's get down to dinner. So tonight I'm going to go with the spring rolls and the miso soup. I've been having the New York strip every night the last few nights. It's really good. I had the lasagna the first night. It was really good. So I might be leaning towards the tri-tip. Not 100% sure. And for dessert, banana crisp. It's a really small dessert, but it's got a really good flavor. All their crisps have been good so far. And Heather is feeling like chamomile tea and miso. That's her big day today. She's still cold. We are trying to warm her up.